Hello, everyone. I'm not sober. I'm not drunk. But, I'm not sober. This is not a typical episode of the Warrior Cat series. I want to make that clear. Hang on a second. I think the next slide. Yeah, okay. So, I made this, several months ago. I mean, I've been touching it up. But I don't remember what I don't remember what some of this says. Okay, so first of all, this is an April Fool's Day video. It's not a joke, obviously. It's just a stupid thing that I thought it would be fun to make. I did, okay, I made an April Fool's Day video last year. This bane of my existence. Even to this day, I get comments from people that thought I was being serious. Hang on. Yeah, it's this. I thought I put this on a completely separate slide, but I see I didn't. Okay. I made this video. It was supposed to be like a game theory parody, and everybody thought I was being serious, and I got over 1,000 views, and I got a lot of comments. These are my only friends. These are the only people that realized it was a joke. These were I didn't mean to hit that button. The purpose of this video is I'm going to, and I probably should have made a slide for this. I have a slide in here somewhere that explains it better, but I want to give warrior cats Jellicle names and Jellicle cats warriors names. So, what's a Jellicle cat? Well, it refers to the cats in T.S. Eliot's Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats, which was later on adapted to Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats in 1981. And then that was adapted to, the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know what Jellicle means. I have theories. Do I go on any of the theories? Okay, so yes, some people thinks that it means dear little cat. Some people think that, T.S. Eliot had a niece or something that was trying to say dear little cat, but she said Jellicle cat, and that's where Jellicle means. Some people think it comes from because he had a cat named Jelly Lorem. I don't know. Yeah, T.S. Eliot was a little weird. Okay, so then what's a warrior cat? A warrior cat refers to the cats who live within the... I don't think there's supposed to be a space there, Grace. I think you're really stupid. It refers to the cats who live within that's bothering me now, the clan structure in the Warrior series by Aaron Hunter. Not all warrior cats are warriors, but all warriors are warrior cats. That's a great sentence, Grace. I'm very proud of you. So that, basically there's cats and warriors that aren't warriors, they're some of them are leaders, some of them are in training, some of them are medicine cats, but they're all in the warrior cats books, they all live in the warrior cats society, so they're warrior cats, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. I made this a while ago, put it on Tumblr, I think it got 2 notes. Okay, so both of these things, I have this conspiracy theory that they take place in the same universe, right? Do I actually think that this conspiracy theory is true? Oh my god. No, but, okay. But, sometimes I just need things to think about. They both take place in England, right? They both, it's like an organized group of cats. They got a weird name fixation. They both got, name rules. We're gonna go into that in a second. There are cats with magical powers. The leaders live multiple lives. There's an afterlife. There's reincarnation. There's a villain named Tiger. More recently, I figured out, both groups gather under the full moon. You could make a case. Maybe I could have made, another game theory video about it. But I'm not going to do that. Because all the 12-year-olds in the comment section made me really sad. Okay, So now we're gonna talk about the rules of warrior names. I keep hitting the button by accident. Names have two parts. They got a prefix, they got a suffix. The prefix is given at birth. Usually the prefix is like an adjective, or it's a natural object. I don't know if I say it. Yeah, like it's usually based off of appearance, but not always. I'm mostly gonna be going by appearance here. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere I didn't. I don't think so, but I guess we'll find out. The suffixes change based off of age and rank. So when you're a kitten, you're called Kit. When you're an apprentice, you're called Paw. When you're a leader, you're called Star. Warriors and medicine cats get like whatever the hell. And so here's some examples I conjured up. White Storm, Rain Whisker, Blue Star, and Cinder Paw. And then oh my gosh! Why am I so stupid? Why am I better at noticing typos when I'm not sober? I'm not drunk, I swear. Sometimes names will change due to injure. Please tell me that's the last one. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think there's any typos here though. Deadfoot, One Eye, Lost Face, Half Tail. Okay, now we're gonna get into Jellicle names. Okay, so I believe the way I structured this is, okay, so Jellicle names is broken up into several different categories. Now, when most people think of the names from cats, most people think of this, that it's two or more nonsense words put together. So, you know, like Skimbleshanks, the Rum Tum Tugger, Rumpleteazer, and Jelly Lorem. It could also be a mashup of two or more words. So we got Mongoose-strap, which according to the wiki, they think that it's a combination of monk and strap. I guess there's like a monk strap. That's what they think that his name comes from. Bomb ballerina, apparently that comes from bomb and ballerina. I don't know if that's true because I accidentally stumbled into T.S. Eliot reading the poem where her name comes from, and he doesn't pronounce it like that.
Such as Bombalurina.
Syllabub is a mixture of silly and Beelzebub, and then there's also Griddlebone and Growl Tiger. There's also corrupted normal names. So these are just like names, like normal human names that he like did some goofy stuff too. So Jenny Anydots is that's obviously Jenny with a bunch of nonsense at the end. Grisabella's Isabella. Bustifer Jones. I think Bustifer's probably Christopher and Buster. I turned the heat off. I don't know why it's on now. Okay, and Pouncival, which is Percival. Some of the cats and cats just have regular normal names. So we got Victoria, we got Cassandra. I called her Maple Syrup as a joke in the actual cats videos, but Jemima's a perfectly normal name in England, apparently. Gilbert and Alonzo. Some of them have just like a normal word as their name. So we got Etc. and Asparagus. Imagine you name your kid Etc. Like imagine your parents name you that. Like that's how you know that that you're the child your parent didn't want. And then we got Greek. So yeah, there's a lot of cats that have Greek names. And then we also, I just kind of put this into one category. We got a couple religious names. And then we also got a few references. One reference. They're all references technically. So Old Deuteronomy is a book in the Christian Bible. I think it's in the Torah too. I don't remember. Mr. Mistopheles is named after Mephistopheles, I think is his name, in Faust. And then McCavity is based off of... Oh no. Moriarty, Jesus, God, I could, Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're going to give some Jellicle cats some warrior names. So these are the cats from the musical. So here are the rules I'm gonna be following. So any prefixes or suffixes in the books are fair game. I'm going to try to avoid any actual names in the book. This isn't because of any rules in the book that say cats can't have the same name or anything. It happens a lot. Like, how many Robin Wings are there? too many. Think of another name for Robin. This is just kind of a personal challenge. I'm sure, because there's like 2,000 characters or something, I wouldn't be surprised if I accidentally did one that's already in the book, but I'm gonna try not to. And then I'm gonna pull from traditional naming as needed, but I'm not gonna be using it exclusively. Traditional naming is a, is a fan-made system of naming in Warrior Cats. I think I only use it once, and I know it's kind of shitty to just take and pick and choose, but like, leave me a nasty comment, it's okay. Okay, so first, okay, the only thing I really remember about this part of the video, about this part of the PowerPoint, is that I did a really bad job of, like, placing the pictures. Okay, Old Deuteronomy. So, Old Deuteronomy is the leader of the Jellicle Cat. So, he's gonna get the suffix star, because all leaders have star at the end of their names. Color-wise, he's usually, like, grayish-brown, or he's just gray. We're not counting the movie. Judi Dench is not involved in this. Yeah, I even put a little disclaimer. I wanted to give him a night theme named, because of the, I guess the reason I put was because of the line Old Deuteronomy just before dawn. That's one of the songs. But I decided to call him Dusk Star. Monkustrap. Because a very scary man. He is a very good boy, you know, he works very hard, but like, I shouldn't have put that picture there, it's scaring me. The first time I ever watched Cats, he scared me really bad, and I'm not sober right now. I feel like I'm in danger. Oh, and he stands with his legs, like, so Monkustrap's like the second in command of Old Deuteronomy, so he's like the deputy of Jellicle Clan or whatever the hell this is. Yeah, I already said that, Grace, thank you. Yeah, I said that too, but I can't even just, every time the camera like zooms out on him or something, he's standing with his legs spread apart. What is happening there? Why was that decision made? Anyway, so his name is Minnow Stripe. Mr. Mistopheles. I put a lot of pictures for Mr. Mistopheles. Most people I know, like in real life that have seen the show, Mr. Mistopheles is their favorite. I think he's pretty neat too. So I decided that he's the medicine cat, okay? So he's like the healer. And the reason is because he could perform miracles. And a lot of medicine cats, you know, they like, well, okay. When I say miracles, I mean, I think it's pretty miraculous that a cat can shoot lightning out of his hands like that. I wish there was a cat in Warriors that could shoot lightning out of his little paws. I wish Jay Feather could do that. Okay. Yeah. So Mr. Mistopheles, I see that I've put a couple pictures of him with Rumtum Tugger to illustrate my point. Him and the Rumtum Tugger, they're deeply in love. But obviously the Rumtum Tugger is like really, really into it, but Mistopheles is a little aloof. He's like, no, man, like, not right now. And I think it's because he's a medicine cat, and he can't do public displays of affection. You know, when they're not in public, oh, anything goes. But like, you know, like if the other cats are around, we gotta keep it on the down low a little bit, because like medicine cats aren't allowed to be in relationships. Everybody knows that they are, let me just make myself clear. But like, Mr. Mistopheles has to act like a professional, right? I named him Night Mist. Okay, so now we're going on to the Rumtum Tugger. Oh, there's Monkustrap with his legs again. Rumtum Tugger, he's got wildcat mane and markings. And you know, like, I know he's got like a lion's mane, and he's got like leopard markings, but I decided to call him Tiger, because tiger sounds like Tugger, you see? So his whole thing is that he's very picky and indecisive with constant mood shifts, which is literally what the traditional name Storm means. So yeah, this is the one name I took from traditional naming. Like, how am I not going to do that? So yeah, his name is Tiger Storm. Okay, so Bomb Ballerina, okay. Yes, Grace. I put way too much thought into this one. I love her so much. I thought about naming her Swift as a joke.
There's no one like McCavitz.
But, like, I hated myself for it. I couldn't do that to her. Anyway, the name I went with is Blossom Fire. It was the only name that I thought was good enough for her. Demeter. I love her too. She's my best friend. And I actually decided to go with Dawnfur. I don't know why. I just, like, I guess it kind of sounds like her name a little bit, but, like, I think it's just, like, so short and sweet. And I think it fits her really well, actually. I can't explain it. Okay, Jenny Anydots. So, she's described as having tiger stripes and leopard spots. And she's also very maternal and nurturing. Yeah, so, and this isn't really a traditional naming thing. Like, whenever the authors of Warriors have to make a mother character, like 9 times out of 10, they name her Flower. So yes, her name is Leopard Flower. Okay, so Jellicle. So Jellicle was the name of one of T.S. Eliot's actual cats, fun fact. And he referred to the real Jellicle as a lily cat. There never was such a lily cat. Its name is Jellicle, and its one idea is to be useful. That's from 1931. Storm sounds like Lorem. I was gonna call her Lily Storm, but I don't know. I didn't really like it. And it's my video. I can call her whatever I want. So her name is Lily Cloud. Okay, so Skimbleshanks. Skimbleshanks is my best friend. I think I might have said Demeter was. I don't remember. And Demeter can be my best friend too, but oh my god, Skimbleshanks is such a good boy. Oh my god, I love Skimbleshanks so much. If anyone ever says anything about Skimbleshanks, there's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna tell you right now. So I named him Speckle Spots. I don't care if it's redundant. No, Speckle Spots is the perfect name for him. And if you disagree, then leave me a mean comment. That's fine. I don't care. I do care. Please don't do that. Alonzo. I love Alonzo. I don't think he doesn't really do anything. He's there. I mean, that's not true. He like punches McCavity in the face, I think. But I named him Patch Nose because he has a patch on his nose. I love him so much. They put a little patch on his nose. Oh my god. Look at him with the patch. Ugh. He's a really good boy. Okay, we're gonna move on before this gets worse. Oh my god. I don't know why. The eye scared me for a second. Okay. So, this is Cassandra. The only thing you really have to know about Cassandra is that she does interpretive dances around sad old women. So I decided to name her Tawny Frost. I guess I could have went with like a sand thing. Oh my, you can tell where I got the screenshot from. Oh my god, Grace, you stupid. I just wanted a really sassy name for her, and like, I don't know, she's kind of like weird and aloof, so her name's Tawny Frost, okay? Oh no, I hit the button like 4 times somehow. Okay, Bustafer Jones, okay. So yeah, this one was really hard. I'm not calling him Heavy or Belly. Like, that wasn't even on the table. Like, that's really rude and mean. But yes, I agree with what I put here. He definitely, if he was a warrior cat, he would still do the thing where he goes to like 10 restaurants every day. He'd be like, I'm going hunting. And then he'd like go eat Chinese food. And then he'd be like, hey Bustafer, did you catch anything? And he'd have like noodles on his face, and he'd be like, nah, sorry, I didn't find anything. Like, that's what he would do. What I ended up deciding to do was I gave him the fanciest, most bougie name I possibly could. Okay, and I did a lot of research into this. So his name is Axminster Pelt. Axminster is a type of flower. The good thing I remember that. Hey, Joanna, if you're watching this, I want my shirt back. Gus. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Goose sounds like Gus. Very astute observation, Grace. I guess he's goose-colored song because he tells stories and stuff. So his name's Goose Song. Oh, that was the Ian McKellen cat. That's, Why did I want to call him Gumbo? That's not his name. Now I don't remember what his name is. I just want to call him Gumbo. The wizard guy. Oh no, I can't remember what his name is. Oh no. So okay, this is Corcopad and Tantamile. They're like weird psychic twin cats. I named them Cinder Sight and Talonpool. Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer. I think that in Jellicle Clan they're apprentices, so as a result their name ends in paw. I named them Mouse Paw and Rabbit Paw. Mungo Jerry is Mouse Paw and Rumpelteazer is Rabbit Paw. And when they become warriors, their names are gonna be Mouse Flight and Rabbit Spring. I was gonna think of mentors for them, but then I didn't. Mungo Strap would definitely be one, and I don't know who the other one would be. As if anybody cares. This is the most niche video. Why do I get the worst screenshots? Pouncible's also an apprentice. His name is Pounce Paw. There are cats and warriors with the name Pounce, so you know what, I could call him Pounce Paw if I want. And I gave him the name, you know, when he becomes a warrior, his name's gonna be Pounce Whisker. I don't know what that means. Are his whiskers pouncing? Only God knows. So Victoria! I named her White Kit. The kit is because she's a kitten. Yes, thank you, Grace. She's typically called the White Cat. Like, that's typically what the show will, like, refer to her as. Like, her dance is called the Dance of the White Cat, which is where I came up with White Kit. And I think she'd be called White Heart. So this is Jemima and Syllabub. I kind of like Syllabub better, just because I literally can't hear the name Jemima and not think of pancakes. And apparently that was an issue when when cats came to the US too, because they literally changed her name to Syllabub. I decided to name her Morning Kit because she sings about new light, new chances. She literally sings about, like, daylight coming. Like, you know, I think Morning Kit's appropriate. And I know I just had a cat named White Heart, or, like, whatever. I think Morning Heart's good for her, too. I couldn't think of... I thought maybe Morning Song... Morning Song's alright. I kind of like Morning Heart for her, though. I think Morning Heart's very nice. So Tumble Brutus? His name's Tumble Kit. There was at least one Tumble Kit in Warriors. I specifically remember. I remember that it was in, like, the New Prophecy. There was a Tumble Kit. I don't think he ever became a warrior or anything. I'm assuming he died. Tumbletail, I guess, is the name I went with. I don't know if I like that. It's kind of cute. I don't know if I like it, though. Etc. and Electra. These are some great screenshots. I did a really good job. Ember Kit and Lightning Kit. And I went with Ember Nose and Lightning Fur. Those are nice. I like those. Okay, so Grisabella. So Grisabella left Jellicle Clan long ago. Maybe she became a kitty pet. I don't know. And she wants to come back, but Jellicle Clan does not want her. So she sings a song about it. So I wanted to keep the grooves. I wanted to keep the grrr sound. And, like, she's almost always gray, I think. Again, I'm not counting the movie. And I wanted something kind of unique and fancy sounding. And I guess willows are associated with sadness. I don't know if that's true. I might have made that up. So her name is Grey Willow. McCavity, he's the villain. So he got exiled from Jellicle Clan. For crimes. I don't know what he did, but he committed crimes. He committed cat crimes. So the song says he swings his head from side to side with movements like a snake. And McCavity isn't actually, like, a scary name, so I decided I didn't really want, like, too extreme. So I named him Snake Tail. Okay, so Growl Tiger and Griddlebone. Growl Tiger is a screaming racist. I just wanted to put that out there. So I named them Tattered Ear and Frost Feather because because his ear's missing, right? Not, like, completely. Like, I think the song says his ear is somewhat missing, so I didn't, like, name him, like, Missing Ear. I decided Tattered would be better. But he's missing his ear, and that's, like, his entire motivation is his ear. His whole motivation. aside from the fact he wants to get laid. And before that, his name used to be Tiger Fang. But then the incident happened where he lost his ear, so his name, it got changed to Tattered Ear. I guess I didn't have anything to say about Grittlebone. I vaguely remember the reason I called her Featherfrost was because I found some performance of the Growl Tiger song that got uploaded by the girl that played Grittlebone, and she said in the comments that the entire time she was trying not to choke on feathers. Can I go back? Yeah, I can understand why that might be a problem. Okay, anyways, Gilbert. You might be wondering why I put Gilbert, because that's not his name in the musical. And you also might be wondering about why I put an actual picture of a Siamese cat here and not the character in the musical. Those are both really good questions. I named him Little Strike. I really like it. I like the idea of him. He's just like this like little tiny cat, but he's got like this whole like army. I really like that. And Cat Morgan. Cat Morgan was the one character in the original Cats book that did not get adapted for the musical. But just because the musical left him out does not mean I will. Hashtag justice for Cat Morgan. I named him Salty Heart because he's a pirate. And because the poem says you can't put like Morgan, he's got a kind art. And I thought that was really beautiful and touching. Okay, that was it. That was all the characters from Cats. So now, Jellicle names for warrior cats. This is the difficult part now, because it's really hard to think of nonsense words. Warrior cat names really not that difficult to come up with. Nonsense words, you would think it would be easy. It's not. All the ones I came up with are pretty bad. There's like 4 or so that I like. So one rule I decided to go with was I want them to have at least 3 syllables. This is because there was this quote from a T.S. Eliot letter I found. The man like wrote letters about cats all the time. Like I said, he was pretty weird, but like I kind of respect that in a weird way. He said, "Nevertheless, I have always maintained that a cat's name should have at least 3 syllables except in exceptional circumstances," and that was in 1935. So this is not a hard rule. It's just a little extra challenge because there are a few cats that do not have 3 syllables in the musical and in the book. And also T.S. Eliot had a cat named Whiskus, which I'm assuming that's not 3 syllables. I don't know how you would possibly pronounce that where it has 3 syllables. And I can't use existing names from old possums or from cats because because the naming of cats specifically says that the cats can't have the same name as another cat. That I put the line here. For some reason I'm having a hard time reading it. So obviously some of the names are like split into 2 parts. I think there's 2. There might be 2 where they have a part of an existing name, but the name is otherwise unique. And I'm not doing every single Warriors character because again, there's like 2,000 of them. This is mostly focusing on the first 4 series. I didn't even touch Dawn of the Clans, but I did do a little bit into A Vision of Shadows. I did a couple of characters from A Vision of Shadows. Okay, Firestar. Joanna suggested Thacracules and Ords You Glad Awfulies. Oh, Jesus. And then Emily suggested Friddler on the Roof. Anyway, so his name's Friddlepat the Fire Cat. I actually really like that. I think that's really nice. Okay, Graystripe and Millie. So... okay, so his name is... So it's Brumblebart and Millwallerina. So I say it here. Millie is based off of a real cat who was named after the Millwall Football Club. And I also remember that I woke up in the morning, because I wake up at like 5 in the morning to go to work. And I don't know, I was like brushing my teeth or something. And I was like thinking about it, because that's what I think about at 5 in the morning. And the name Millwallerina popped into my head, and I guess I put it in here. That's what her name is. It's final. The blue star is her name is Blue LaRue. Apparently, this is slightly based off of the fact that Bustopher Jones has a first and last name. Oh, and it's similar to Lily LaRose from Billy McCaw. I didn't even talk about Billy McCaw in the Cats video. I fully intended to, but then the thing ended up being 2 hours long, so I didn't. And I'm not talking about it now. And I almost called her Blue Seal. Sandstorm. I would name her Cassandra if I could. I think that's entirely because of the sand. But I decided to give her another Greek name. Oh, Artemis. Artemis is good. Tiger Star. I remember I wrote like an essay about him. Yeah, okay, this is why I wrote the essay. His name, for all intents and purposes, should be Growl Tiger. I could not think of a better name for Tiger Star than Growl Tiger. They're basically the same character. And here's why. They both got ear injuries. They're both racist. They're both named Tiger. They're horny. River crimes. They both died like a bitch. And so his name's Grindel Brutus. Listen, I understand that's really similar to Tumble Brutus. I was actually gonna call him Growlexander, but I hated the way it looked when it was spelled. It looked so ugly. It sounds adorable, like Growlexander. That's precious, but it looks really ugly when it's spelled out. Grindel Brutus fits him really well. It's just, unfortunately, it sounds like Tumble Brutus. But we're just gonna have to forgive ourselves, okay? I didn't do the thing with her. Okay, Silverstream Sylviana. Yeah, I apparently did it for Spotted Leaf. I didn't do it for Silverstream. Spotted Leaf. Her name is Calico. Hang on. I actually really like this one, but I can never really pronounce it in a way that sounds. Her name is Calicopia. Yellowfang. Her name is Dr. Snaggleslew. Because if Mistopheles can be a mister, then Snaggleslew can be a doctor. I wonder where she went to medical school. I think she went to Harvard. I bet she went to Harvard. Ravenpaw. I wanted to give him so I was originally going to give him like a very like timid sounding name. But then I was like, no. Ravenpaw, you know, he's got a lot of inner strength and he like finds his potential when he leaves his abusive environment. So I wanted to make sure he had a nice, strong name. And Demeter, essentially, like, the Ravenpaw in Into the Wild and the Demeter in the Cats musical are both very deeply traumatized by the main villain. And they both sort of have, like, a companion that, like, helps them get through it. Now, we don't really see Demeter, like, heal completely. In fact, she almost gets, like, kidnapped again. But, like, we see Ravenpaw get better, and he becomes, like, a very strong-willed character, and I'm very proud of him. And I also think they would be friends. So, I wanted him to have a Greek name, so I named him Perseus. Dust Pelt. Okay, look. There's a cat named Bill Bailey. I can call him Doug Miller if I want to. Cinderpelt. I really wanted to think of a good one for Cinderpelt, and I'm not really satisfied with this, but I guess it suits her. Her name's Condrafrumple. I was actually gonna call her Caldrafrumple, like a cauldron, but like it sounded like there was too many L's. I was thinking cauldron because she's a medicine. I don't know, they little cauldrons. White Storm. His name is Mozart. It came to me. I don't remember when or how it came to me. Also, did you guys know Mozart was a furry? I'm not taking any questions at this time. That's actually... I actually didn't make that up, though. Cloudtail and Brightheart. Oh, wow, okay. His name is Fuffy Puss Puss. Or no, would it be Fuffy Puss Puss? Fuffy Puss Puss and Hardabeth. Now, I vaguely remember that I wanted to give him the most obnoxiously cutesy name that I could. Like, so cutesy that, like, nobody in their right mind would ever name their cat that. It just seemed like it was really fitting for Cloudtail. Cuscus Preps. Gandalf! Oh, that's what the guy from Lord of the Rings name is. Okay. Couscous Preps. Oh, okay, I'm remembering everything right now. T.S. Eliot had a dog named that, I think. In the same poem where he said the thing about Jellylorms, he said, I wish I could draw Couscous Preps, but I can't draw dogs as well as I can cats. So, I guess he's named after him. I guess he's named after T.S. Eliot's dog is what I was getting at there. Dark Stripe. His name is Gumbo Shade. Apparently, I didn't have a reason for it. Bramble Star. His name is Prowlemere. Squirrel Flight. Her name is Flitzer Flare. I actually really like this one for Squirrel Flight. Flitzer Flare. Leaf Pool is Loriander. I was gonna spell that differently. I wanted to give her like a plant name, and I always kind of, for some reason, I always thought that like if she was a human, her name would be Laura. So I named her Loriander. And I like it. I wonder if I tried spelling it like L-A-U-R. I don't know if I ever tried spelling it like that though. Crowfeather is Corviticus. Stormfur and Feathertail. So their names are Rumble Rouse and Fairy Wren. My sister wanted him to be named Rumble because like a thunderstorm, and Fairy Wren is a type of bird, and I thought it suited her. And her name's like bird, feather, you know. Okay. Tawny Pelt is Talamite. Hawkfrost and Mothwing is Frichet and Maromilli. I don't know why, but I really wanted him to have like a really like beautiful feminine name. I think it's because I decided a long time ago that Hawkfrost looks exactly like his mother Sasa. Like I know they draw him as like this huge giant cat, but like I can't picture him like that. He's like very delicate looking in my mind. Like he's very delicate and feminine looking. Ashfur I named him Artichoke the Nice Guy Cat. I wanted at least one cat named after a vegetable. And like Ashfur Artichoke because he's suffocating. I don't know. I like Artichoke for him. I think it's a good name for him. Hollyleaf. I named him Guinevere the Lawmaker. Some of these are forced. Maybe I don't know. But I actually liked giving her like a royalty name. I put it here like Victoria in the show is specifically named after Queen Victoria. Jay Feather. This one I thought I put a lot of love into this one. His name is Beasley Bub the Dreamwalker Cat. Just, you know, I'm not happy with the blank cat. I like Friddlepat the Fire Cat. The other ones are not very good. Beasley Bub because I wanted to give him a demon name. Because I don't know why, I got it in my head that Jay Feather and Mr. Mistopheles are, like, similar. They're not, but, like, again, like, I'm sure if Jay Feather could shoot lightning out of his paws, it would make him very happy. And I decided to kind of misspell it because, like, Mistopheles is based off of, like, Mestistopheles. So, like, I took some liberties, so instead of it being, like, Beelzebub, it's Beasley Bub. I thought I like it for him. I don't care what your opinions are. Lion Blaze. I named him Achilles, the bodybuilder cat. Okay, that one's okay. The little drawing in the book, he could be like lifting weights. Oh, because he's invincible? No, we go back. I specifically called him the bodybuilder cat because of that one part where he like lifts a tree on his back. Did we all forget about that? I didn't. I think about that like every day. Breeze Pelt. I named him Snickersnee because it's a silly name, but it's also a type of knife. And I thought it was because like nobody takes him seriously, but like he's evil. Except apparently he's not anymore. The books forgot. Maple Shade. Her name is Dobabella the Murder Cat. That's not subtle at all. Like imagine you introduce yourself like, I'm Dobabella the Murder Cat. Don't worry, I'm good with kids. Oh, okay. I was like, why is there a giant paragraph? No, I remember where this came from. Okay. So, Dobabella, I know I said I wasn't going to use any names from, Old Possums or the Cats musical. However, Dobabella was an actual real cat that existed. And if the musical can name a character after a cat that actually existed, like Jellylord was one of T.S. Eliot's actual cats, Dobabella was a cat where T.S. Eliot thought she had a stupid name. And I have the quote. This is actually the quote about the 3 syllables again, but like, it's the whole thing. I didn't cut it down this time. Your news is noted, and I look forward to attempting to photograph your remarkable cats. Although I don't understand why one of them should be named Domabella. Nevertheless, I have always maintained that a cat's name should have at least 3 syllables, except in exceptional circumstances. So, yeah, he thinks that Domabella is a stupid name. And for some reason, I thought that it would be really funny if Maple Sage's name was Domabella. That's it. That's the whole reason her name is that. Is because the guy that made stupid cat names found a name that he thought was too stupid, and I'm giving it to her. Dovewing. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Oh. Her name's Molyneux the. Just Molyneux the. I actually think Molyneux is like a I was gonna give her like a funny like green-eyed name. Like I was gonna name her like Verdiana or like Oculara, you know. So a joke about her having like green eyes. But the name Molyneux popped in my head and I thought it was just so cute and perfect for her. And I ruined it because I clearly meant to put something after the and I forgot. Oh no. Oh, I hate myself. Ivy Pool. My sister wanted me to call her I Killed Ant Pelt. Oh. I killed Ant Pelt, guess what she did? That's gonna be her song in the musical. I killed Ant Pelt, guess what she did? Her name's Ingletonks the Spy Cat. I remembered to put one for Ivy Pool. Ingletonks the Spy Cat. I don't know where the hell I got Ingletonks from, but I like that for her. Good for her, Ingletonks. Okay, Alderheart and Sparkpelt. By the way, isn't it like wicked depressing that out of all these characters, some of them were like minor characters, Sparkpelt is the only one that didn't have any official art? What bullshit. Anyway, I don't actually... Is that Algernon or Algernon? Algernon and Spritzerspiel. And then Needletail. I didn't even do the paragraph thing there. I'm a failure, Jesus. Okay, Needletail. I decided that since I was gonna do Alder and Spark, I might as well do Needletail. I tried to come up with something good for her, and I think I failed, honestly. Same thing with, like, Cinderpelt. I'm not super happy with it. But her name's, Niddlepraiser, apparently. God, please tell me that's the last one. Thank fucking Christ. Okay. So the end. God, this is gonna be an April Fool's joke on myself, honestly, that this catastrophe is gonna be on my channel. Like and subscribe, because I tortured myself. What time is it? Oh my god, I've been doing this an hour.